Now that you've identified your triggers, let's figure out how to deal with them. Some triggers are easier to figure out how to deal with than others. For instance, if driving by your favorite bar after work triggers an urge, can you take a different way home? Other triggers can be more complex. For example, getting a DWI can be a very stressful situation that can last for months. The legal system imposes all kinds of requirements on you that take time and money to address. While you can't avoid these responsibilities without risking violation of your probation, you can think about this situation and have an impact on how you feel about it. If you decide to think that you've been picked on unfairly, you'll probably feel resentful. If, however, you think about a DWI as a mistake you've made and a lesson to learn from, then your feelings are much less likely to be negative. The point is, there are ways to manage triggers that we can't control externally, but we can control through how we approach and think about them. As you go through this exercise, think about these 4 aspects of managing triggers. 1, how you think and feel about the trigger. 2, what you say or do in response to the trigger. 3, what benefit would drinking or using have for you in this situation? And 4, how else can you get what drinking or using would do for you in the face of this trigger? For example, not having a job might leave a person thinking dire thoughts and feeling blue. Drinking or using might help you escape those thoughts and feelings, at least for a while. But if we can figure out a better way to escape those thoughts and feelings, a way more in line with our values, then we have successfully managed that trigger. In order to manage some triggers, say such as arguing with a spouse or family member, it may not be realistic to escape them, but you can learn how to deal with them more effectively. Maybe an anger management class or a lesson in communication skills can give you the skills you need to manage these kinds of triggers. Some triggers are much easier to deal with. It can be amazing how just getting all the alcohol or drugs out of the house is a big help. Or maybe not driving by the old watering hole on a Friday night. Simple rules, easily followed, can give us a great deal of control over our triggers. But just because you can control some things doesn't mean you can control everything. Sometimes you may just get triggered. For this reason, it's important to continue to improve your ability to respond well to urges. You can calm your mind and reduce your physical and emotional reactions with meditation or relaxation exercises, or you can make a habit of doing ABC exercises if that works better for you. Make sure to consider incorporating 1 or 2 urge coping strategies into your plan. Being able to cope with urges as you learn to manage your triggers will give you the best chance for long-term success.